Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. Looks like we're starting this race in P6 today. Up the field a little bit early, maybe it looks like. A little too wide here. A slower GTP car in front of some LMP2s here. And side by side again. Ooh, a GTP car off the side. Oh no, we hit the inside corner of one of our own class cars, LMP2s. It's going to send us down the field a bit. We're up there battling for fourth, I believe. Exit, the other car seemed to have been moving so slow. We hit this door panel basically. Sent us off track. Now we have to get by the GT3 class. Ooh, one GT3 going off track behind us there. Porsche GT3 right in front of us. We're going to make a move into turn one. We're going to have to slow one going now. Getting in the room for a little bit of damage to the front end. Hopefully we didn't. It doesn't look like much damage. Up to fourth in the GT3s there. Getting by on the outside, actually. Gonna get by third now, nose to tail. It says we are seventh in our class right now. Not sure if something happened to some of the other cars. I'm pretty sure there's more than 8 in the field. This should be the last of the GT3s here. We should be able to get back to normal race speed. The attempt should be up to normal. with a lot happening early, I'm not sure I covered it. But the strength of the field in this race is a 1786. We're coming into this race with a 1737 rating. It is a 35-minute race. We'll need to stop once at least for fuel. A license requirement for entry. GTP car pulling into the pits in front of us at the moment. We're currently running 7th in the class, it looks like. We started the race in 6th. It's going to be a pretty quiet track for us for a little bit. We're not going to see anybody in our class unless if somebody's made a mistake. Which could happen for sure. We might start to catch some back end of our class if there's some slower cars. But currently we're running 7th. Started 6th, so only one car is necessarily in front of us at the moment, but we were up there really battling hard. For some front positions, it was tough to tell. There was a GTP car there in between us and whatnot, so knowing which car was which in front of us was tough to tell. Clear track in front. We're behind still. It'll be a little while before we start to catch the other classes. And before we may see another LMP2. Unless if somebody makes a mistake soon. Have to wait and see if anybody does. Still running 7th on our class at the moment. Looks like we're starting to catch an LMP2 car, 6th place in our class, I believe. We need to get a little closer before we see what place they are in for sure. the pit window should be open now. It doesn't look like anybody's made an early pit stop yet. We're 7th in our class, still trying to catch what looks like 6th place. I think we're almost close enough to see what place they are in here. Just not giving us a really good angle. We are close enough now. Let's assume that is 6th place in front of us. Then we're just about a second behind them at the moment. Close down that gap quite a bit. Shouldn't be a problem to catch and pass this car. I think we have the pace over them. Looks like it does say 6th place there. We're in 7th, so we're gonna chase this car down and take 6th place. That is where we started in 6th. Less than a second behind now. We're right there, nose to tail now. We've closed the gap up rather quickly. I don't imagine it's going to be very long before we make the move and take 6th place. Will it be right here? No, we don't really have to run on the inside. Well, 6th place wants to put up a little bit of a fight, but I don't think they'll be able to for a whole lot longer. Oh, they got a little bit squirrely. I think we're gonna make the pass here. Back up to 6th in our class. We started 6th. Looking to see if we can run down 5th now. See some GT3 cars just ahead. Starting to catch and pass some of the GT3 cars now. Porsche GT3 side by side at the moment. A few more just ahead. We're still 6th in our class right now. Still running into some more traffic. Don't see any more LMP2 cars in front at the moment. We still see 7th, not too far behind us. Catching this Porsche right here, nearing the end of the lap. Caution our lights, let them know we need to get by. Couple more GT3 cars just ahead. should be coming in either the end of this lap or the next one. Yeah, there it is. We're pulling into the pits now. In our pit stall, we shouldn't be taking tires, just a little bit of fuel. We're pulling just a tiny bit of the exit of pit lane now. Still says 6th in our class right now. GTP cars coming up quick behind us. We're pulling off the side as fast as we can. Looks like they were 2nd or 3rd in the GTP class. It's not our battle though. We're going to let them by. If there's another one behind us, we'll let them by as well. Coming up to cross the line again, it looks like maybe we're in 7th in our class. Ooh, GT3 car decided to pull to the inside instead there. Maybe we made our pit stop just a little bit early. Saving it from spinning right there really quickly. Good recovery. Still 7th in our class though. Look at it. Getting a few more spots. We'll see if we cross a line here. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the pit window. Cars should be finishing their pit stops now. Looks like across the line we're back up to 6th. Pretty quiet track in front and behind for us at the moment. Still 6th in our class right now. We started the race in 6th in our class, so doing okay. We did spin early and had to recover by passing the entire GT3 field right away and then catch up to our class. We did catch up to one of the cars, at least so far, to get ourselves back up to 6th position. Running pretty smooth, passing a little bit of traffic. Still pretty clear track in front of us. Not a lot of time remains in the race. How many laps we do will depend on where the leader is when time expires. A lot more traffic just ahead here. Slow LMP2 car on the side of the track. Looks like they might have just gotten back up to speed. Is that 5th place right there in front of us? Looks like it is. May have taken a little bit of damage on their car. Well, I'm glad it's a fight, and it wasn't just handed to me. A few GT3 cars just ahead, trying to chase down 5th. Not too far in front of us, about a second. like maybe the white LMP2 car in front of us is a little bit compromised. We'll see. We're gonna go to the outside of the Porsche GT3 there. Less than a second to the car in front, I believe. Time is expiring. I'm not sure where the leader is. This might be the last lap. Car in front spins. We slow down. That is 5th place. We've now taken 5th. Not too much time remains. Is there another LMP2 car up there? 4th place, where are you? Alright, that's the last lap coming across the line now. We started the race in 6th, we finished in 5th. Our rating went from a 1737, we lost 30 points down to a 1707. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.